let's talk about how to grade your business. So there are lots of methods that can be used to grade a business, but I like to keep it very simple and easy to understand. We're just going to use a simple 0 to 5 scale based on your financials and some other questions. For each statement that is true about your company or your situation, give yourself a point. If you add up these 5 points and your total is 0, that means you have to get to work. But a 5 represents an all-star company that other business owners envy. So the first item, positive equity. Next up, 3 to 6 months of overhead expenses in the business bank account. The third criteria, a high customer satisfaction level. Number 4, bringing home what you need to personally. And lastly, your time spent working on the business is manageable to provide a balance to your personal life. So let's explain what each means. So positive equity is another way of saying that your business assets are worth more than your liabilities. And this means that you have positive equity in the business. And if you own the business 100%, that equity is yours, meaning that it is your ownership in the company. Your equity represents the cumulative sum of all the money you put in the business, plus income earned by the business over the life of the entity, less any money that you've taken out. It's a must to maintain positive equity in the business. You never want to take out debt and then use that debt to pay for your personal expenses. 3 to 6 months overhead. And we talked about the importance of this at length in other lessons. The 3 to 6 month cushion takes your business up another notch in the ladder of being a solid company that can strategize for the future, knowing that there's a safety net should something go wrong. This is a crucial part of being a successful all-star company. High customer satisfaction. This is so important. After all, if we don't have customers, we don't have sales, we can't pay our bills, and then we're out of business. A strong company needs to ensure that customer satisfaction is at its highest levels possible. It's not something that directly shows up on any financial reports, but customer satisfaction helps propel a company to that next level. There are no better referral sources than your customers. Especially if you're a local small business, your neighbors will be your biggest champions. And while that doesn't mean that you should let the customer dictate the entire process or trample all over you, do your best to ensure that every customer walks away from the transaction feeling good about your business. Bringing home what you need personally. You need to cover your bills at home comfortably, which makes the budgeting process for both your personal life and your business really important. You need to ensure that the business will allow you to bring home what you need to bring home so that you don't put the business in a bad position by using business debt to pay for personal expenditures. A manageable schedule. It's really important to step away from the business once in a while. It's easy to let your business consume you and make you feel like you always need to be on and working, and when you're not working, posting on social or networking at an event. But time away can actually be more beneficial to you, your attitude towards the business, and the future of the business. It's important to take some time away, even if that means shutting down for a month or closing up for a week or two, because everyone needs a little reset once in a while. Make sure that there's a balance between your personal life and your business. Business is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Most small businesses don't last past 5 years because it's such a grind. It's really important to remember that you need to focus on yourself first and the business second. So, out of that 5 criteria, how did your business rate? Did you get a 2 out of 5? Maybe a 3? I don't expect you to say that you had a 5 out of 5, but if you do, that's awesome. Keep it up and try to maintain that while still making enough time for yourself. It's not a perfect scale by any means, but I think it highlights some major areas to keep in mind and keep in focus when running a business. If you found this video helpful, we're real accountants and CPAs who work with hundreds of small business owners just like you every day. Check us out at engagecpas.com to see if we're a good fit for your business. We also have business courses available to help small business owners understand their business. They're for you to learn about your financials, your taxes, how to pick the right entity, tax myths, and everything else about your business. Learn at your own pace. Check those courses out on the Education tab on our website. You can also find us on Instagram at Engage CPAs.